What is up, everyone? Welcome back. I feel like doing a DIMLIM track today. So we're going to do a DIMLIM track today. I've been impressed with the tracks that I've heard. I love the different elements that they involve in their sound. And this one comes highly recommended. I know a lot of you DIMLIM fans out there have been clamoring for more DIMLIM. So let's get into it. This comes off their 2018 release. The track is called Grotesque. And here we go. Get that very music box-like feeling that's become something you hear a lot in VK, Japanese music. That slow build makes you feel uncomfortable. I like the electronic backing. Those elements fit really well in their sound. Also reminds me a little bit of 90s industrial with some of those sound effects there. But a really cool riff. Kind of blends both eras of VK. The newer, heavier era with a riff that sounds somewhat reminiscent of 90s alt-rock. It's got that progression, but it's got that heavy down tuning and the high gain sound of more current visual K. I like that strong forward sound of the kick with the drums as well. That low, rich vocal there certainly has elements of Ko from Duran Gray, and I'd be remiss not to mention that. Effortless shift there into the much heavier, more polyrhythmic feeling. It's a really strong bit of control there, and that really high edge of his range part of his voice. That vibrato and the control there is insane. Definitely get that heavier, almost DSS era Duran Gray feel from the vocals here. That was a cool change. Really like that double bass pattern they used briefly. Vocals here are really strong. They're incredibly impressive. Always envious of singers that can almost sound like females with that incredibly delicate high register that he's using. The pop elements that were woven and incorporated into this chorus here are really special. Really cool guitar accents back there as well. Really evoke very powerful emotions. What? No way. It's over. It's over? that shouldn't be over. That really should not be it. That's ridiculous. That is nuts. That did not feel like 4 minutes and 11 seconds at all. It felt like 2. I felt like there was going to be something else. I felt like we were in the midpoint of that track. That is nuts. That is incredible. That track came through, built, started very subtly, beats the crap out of you, hits you with really strong intensity, dials it down into this beautifully gorgeous, almost pop metal-like feeling towards the end of it, and then it just lets you off. Buddy Rabid said it felt like they just forget the damage that they did to you, forget just how they destroyed you, and I could not agree more. They come in, gently walk up to you, engage you in a slightly disturbing, dark, and uncomfortable conversation, beat the ever-living shit out of you. And then they're like, "Oh, have a great day," and they walk off. And it feels like everything was cut short. "Oh, okay, have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. Have a great life. Bye." Wow. My heart is beating out of my chest right now. Even though I'm sitting here commenting throughout the entire track, I'm lost in it. The soundscapes, the different elements, the different accents, the electronic and ambient textures, the atmospheres, all works so incredibly well together. Those heavy parts really stand out. They're really aggressive. You certainly get the Durham Gray. I'm not going to focus too much on it because Ko is a massive influence in VK, let's just be honest about that, he is. And they still have enough of their own elements as far as vocals go that I'm not going to beat the Durham Gray influence because I think they're a fantastic band. And that track is really, really special. That might be my favorite DIMLIM track that I have heard to date. I have not gotten my hands on a copy of the record yet. And that is just fantastic. I was waiting with the end of that riff. I was looking for, is they're going major, 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 major. I'm looking for that minor chord, those minor changes to come in, and I'm waiting for it, but then they end the song. Musicianship was excellent. Guitar tones are fantastic. Mix was absolutely gorgeous. I like how the guitar tones there, they're the accent guitar tones. They're thick, they're rich, but they're lower in the mix. So kind of have to listen for them. They're adding to it and they're playing with me a little bit subconsciously almost because they're not incredibly forward. And I think that really works for the mood they were trying to create. Without even understanding the lyrics, I don't need to. I could look them up, I'm sure, and I will at some point, look up a translation. But, man, that was awesome. That was really good. You're doing DIMLIM. There's some bands I've been needing to get back to on the channel. I need to get back to Durham Gray. I need to get back to the Gazette. I need to get back to Nazir and God, there's several of the heavier bands I need to get back to. I'm at a loss. There's so much Durham Gray I haven't covered. There's a bunch of Gazette that I haven't covered. Let me know what I need to do in the comments below, and I'll start trying to work some of that in lately, or soon anyway. And I've also got a really cool Patreon playlist coming up from WHSM. It is all about Japanese thrash. I'm really looking forward to sharing that as soon as I get a chance to shooting it. Thank you guys. I love you. This was fantastic. As always, Thanks to my buddy Rabid for giving me recommendations here and there. He's one of those people that when I just am at a loss for what I want to do at a certain moment in time, he always finds something good. That was wicked. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you to my law enforcement, military veterans, and first responders for what you do every single day. As always, you've been awesome. I have a Baldman. See you in the next one. Be excellent to each other. Keep head banging.